with you and my ideas to enhance public safety, strengthen our economy, and promote a clean, healthy island. I humbly ask for your vote for strong families and a strong Guam.
Viva Regime!
Create new jobs and business opportunities. Continue shaping a smaller and more efficient government. Bring the highest honor and respect to our veterans. Protect life. These are some of the most important tenets of the Republican Party of Guam, and you will see these values in action with Republican mayors in every village and a Republican in Congress. It's time to change the voice. For the good of the people, it's time to vote Republican.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar and King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
Coming right up, the Public Utilities Commission has given the green light for new power plants. Mr. Lecanto has a story.
And Issa Baza talks with an education board member who says things have gotten out of hand.
Plus, Ken Quintanilla has the latest with the federal lawsuit involving petitions for foreign workers. Good evening, everybody, and half a day if you're watching us live on KUAM TV 8 or streaming us live anywhere on planet Earth on YouTube. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. Well, the Guam Power Authority, in our top story, received long-awaited approval from the PUC, with which to build new power plants to replace the island's aging generation system.
The head of the Consolidated Commission Utilities reassures customers that they don't expect the new units will mean an increase in rates. Mr. Lecanto reports.
CCU Chairman Joy Dueña says GPA had planned on adding 120 megawatts of baseload capacity, but after the explosion and fire that destroyed the 80 megawatt Cabras 3 and 4 generators, they had to make a change.
Because of what happened on August 31st of 2015, our plan is now we'll go for the whole 180 megawatts. That is going to replace 4 units down at Cabras.
The 180 megawatts will come in the form of combined cycle power plants, the current industry standard that is more efficient than GPA's current generators. Dueña says GPA will seek a 30-year build, operate, and transfer deal with a private partner.
What we're doing again is we're replacing units. So you're taking out units that exist and you're replacing them with new units. So we really believe that this can be done with no rate increase to the ratepayers.
GPA has selected a site in Harmon that will be next to a Guam Waterworks Authority facility for direct access to needed water. Dueña says there will be additional costs for the likes of transmission lines, tanks, and land acquisition.
So the question was, well, how do you pay for that? Well, we're eyeing the proposed settlement from the claims on 3 and 4.
Dueña says the 180 megawatts will likely be split among 4 45 megawatt units. He says the new generators will not impact GPA's plans to add up to 120 megawatts of renewable energy. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Also tonight, out of hand is how one Guam Education Board member described the investigation into the Superintendent of Public Education. Our next report is from Issa Baza.
It could have been handled better, and so that all of us will be on the same page.
Guam Education Board member Peter Alexis Ada said this of the months-long investigation into the Superintendent of Education.
I used the word, and I've used it loosely but diplomatically.
2 confidential documents related to the investigation The report and bill of particulars have been leaked in recent weeks. In a public statement Thursday, GEB attorney Gary Gumatautau claimed the leak came from one of the board members, although he couldn't say with any certainty who did it. Adaloop has also claimed that it was actually one of Gumatautau's employees, Bernadette Meno, who made the leak.
I have never spoken of what is discussed in executive session, the contents of the original investigation, and the bill of particulars.
Ada added he's willing to swear on the Bible and even take a lie detector test to prove he's not the one tainting the investigation. Meanwhile, Ada confirmed that just a few days ago, 13 days after the bill of particulars was served to Fernandez's attorney, David Lujan, he received a revised version of the investigation report.
I had heard about the revised and I kept asking, oh, this is interesting. How come I haven't seen it? One was 68 pages, the other one was 89 pages. What's the difference? And he said the 89 pages was the revised, and that I should check my server. Why am I getting a delayed email? In my thinking, if it is a confidential thing, it should never be sent on the internet. It should be hand-delivered.
Ada has yet to fully review this revised report. He added he stands by the motion he made earlier this week to rescind the bill of particulars until it is approved by the board as a whole. He also said he thinks that holding a public hearing at this point, after the decision to terminate Fernandez's contract has already been made, is a waste of time. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
Now, KUAM News did reach out to Gumatautau asking what the differences were between the two versions of the report, but he has yet to respond.
It's not over just yet. While the U.S. Attorney General has asked the district court to hold off on a federal lawsuit over the denial of H-2B petitions, the attorney representing the Guam Contractors Association and several local businesses say the battle has only just begun. Ken Quintanilla has more.
She's representing the Guam Contractors Association and about 12 local companies in a federal lawsuit. And according to attorney Jennifer Davis, a recent filing in the district court is not going to stop their effort.
It is not over. It has just begun.
Earlier this month, the plaintiffs filed a lawsuit over the denial of H-2B petitions. This week, U.S. Attorney General Loretta Lynch asked the District Court of Guam to hold off on a motion for class certification. It's a move Davis says was not unexpected.
It means that the defendants are asking the court to simply wait, that they want an opportunity to respond to the complaint first. And after they file their response to the complaint, then the court can turn its attention to the motion for class certification.
Davis will be filing a response to the defendant's motion. Along with Lynch, the Secretary for the Department of Homeland Security, the Director for U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Service, the Associate Director of Service Center Operations, and the Director of California Service Center are listed as defendants. The lawsuit was prompted as the denial rate of H-2B petitions went from nearly 100% to nearly zero, without a reason for a change in policy and procedure.
Our lawsuit is telling them you cannot do that without providing notice and comment. For the employers who have relied upon that particular program to supplement their workforce on island for various projects.
Because the feds plan to file a motion to dismiss the case, they are asking the federal judge to hold off on deciding on that motion for class certification. This comes just 2 weeks after the plaintiffs filed a motion for a preliminary injunction to seek some immediate relief for these employers while the litigation goes on. In the meantime, the lawsuit has drawn the support of the local government, including Governor Eddie Calvo, who even said he would file an amicus brief in support of their effort.
I think that's absolutely the right thing to do.
If the judge denies the request to hold off, the defendants are asking they be granted an extension to respond to the motion for class certification until December 9th. Guam Department of Labor have stated with the denial rates, Guam could see its 1,200 H-2B workforce dwindle down to about 100 by the end of this year. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.
In other island news headlines, although his death was ruled to be a homicide by the island's medical examiner, No changes have been made to the charges facing J.C. White, Richard Regadio, and Alfredo Castro. The men were arrested over the weekend, as you know, after their friend Brian Cruz was found unconscious in the back of a car at Linda's Cafe in East Agana. Cruz passed away Wednesday as a result of serious head injuries. Here's the chief of police.
3 individuals who were alleged to have committed that crime. We have effectuated arrests with regards to that. The case has been completed from the perspective of the Guam Police Department, and that's been forwarded to the Attorney General's office. How those individuals are being charged, that would be a decision that would need to be made by the Attorney General.
2-month surveillance footage from early Saturday morning shows White punching Cruz, knocking him unconscious instantly. White and Castro have since posted bail while Regadio remains in custody. They currently face charges of aggravated assault and rioting. For the time being, Cruz's family announced a public viewing scheduled for Saturday the 5th from 9 a.m. until 11:45 a.m. at the Guam Memorial Park.
Police, while on patrol near the Route 16 underpass, tried to pull over a man who was standing on the seat of his motorcycle heading northbound. Manny Marciano Jr., however, didn't stop and instead fled. Police spokesperson Captain Kim Santos says the 24-year-old weaved in and out of heavy traffic and refused to pull over. Marciano crashed into another car that was stopped in front of the Sweet Home store in Harmon. Even though he was hurt, the suspect tried to flee. Police caught him in the store's parking lot. The Ordat man was transported to Guam Regional Medical City for injuries to his hand and multiple abrasions. He was treated and released to police custody. Marciano has a felony arrest warrant and was found in possession of 2 firearms and methamphetamine. He was booked and confined.
Now, what started as a routine pullover by police at around 10 last night turned into a drug bust. 34-year-old Kenneth C. Farron was driving near the PD fuel farm when officers from the Agate precinct pulled him over. Police spokesperson Captain Kim Santos says Farron was found in his possession a stolen loaded firearm and amphetamines. Farron also did not have a driver's license or a firearms ID. He was booked and confined.
Stay tuned. We are back with more news after this.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
Have you gotten paid yet? That's the premium automatic insurance deduction plan from Calvo's Insurance. Paid simplifies your home and auto insurance. No down payment. No more long lines. And you can stretch your payments up to 12 months. Paid is convenient. It deducts from your payroll, your checking account, or your credit card. With Paid, you get up to 65% off your car insurance and enjoy lifestyle club discounts. Life can be easier when you get paid.
Call Calvo's Insurance today and save on your home and auto insurance.
Hi, I'm interested in one of your new Samsung devices.
I have the one just for you.
We're increasing the amount of 4G LTE data on our new rate plans, giving people more of what they want to do more of the things they want.
So what do you think?
Nice.
Hafade, I am Carmen, mother of Joe San Agustin, a candidate for senator. I am the wife of former Speaker Joe T. San Agustin. Our son Joe has been a public servant as an education board member to as early as a police officer. He wants to take his public service to the next level as senator. Please give him that opportunity. Vote Joe San Agustin. Thank you.
Go for the Coco! Register for the Guam Coco Road Races. The all-new Coco Road Race is bigger and better than ever, so join the Coco and start training today. We've added a 10K run walk to the half marathon and Ekiden relay. Run in costume and win cash prizes. Plus, enjoy live entertainment at the post-race Monster Bash after the races. Register online now for the Guam Coco Road Races at guamcocoroadrace.com.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Welcome back. After a faulty program update results in duplicate charges for credit and debit card holders using military installations in Guam in September, more has surfaced about the extent of the erroneous charges. According to Public Affairs Officer Lieutenant Tim Gorman, in total, over 133,000 charges were duplicated. The monetary impact spread across Guam, California, Japan, Korea, and Singapore amounted to $5.3 million. He said the system error has been resolved and added the military has opened a reimbursement center where customers can file claims for any unresolved fees.
A soft opening set for tomorrow for the Farmers Co-op facility up in Dedido. Marketing liaison Joe Borja says at least 10 vendors have already confirmed that they will be selling fresh produce at the market tomorrow and will be using both the indoor as well as outdoor facilities. And while the relocation of the flea market will not start until sometime after Thanksgiving, Borja says the hours of operations this weekend will follow the flea market's time and start at 6 a.m. During weekends, the facility will be open from 10 a.m. to 3. The Farmers Co-op is still trying to secure food truck vendors to also operate at the facility.
If you haven't done so yet, you still have a few hours to register to vote for the November 8th general election. Potential voters have until 8 p.m. tonight to register to vote. You can do so at the GEC in Hagåtña or with a district registrar at any of your mayor's office, with the exception of Hagåtña. People are advised to bring proper ID. As of October 26th, the GEC's latest count is 51,191 registered voters.
Well, as part of motivating and inspiring our youth to understand their strengths, the Chamber Business Women's Network hosted the first Own It Youth Forum today at the Hotel Nico, Guam. And as the title says, Guam Chamber of Commerce President Catherine Castro says this event will help the youth connect to business leaders to help amplify their leadership skills.
The whole idea behind this is to own it, to be able to look inside yourself and say, I've got these great talents. I'm created unique. I'm a unique individual. And this is what I can bring to the table. And so instead of suppressing it and trying to be somebody that maybe that you're not, just kind of break down those barriers, right? And to just be able to embrace who you are, be authentic. And that authenticity is what's gonna make you a better person.
The event's part of the group's subcommittee, the NINA Project, focusing on building self-confidence and developing leadership capabilities in island youth.
It's the first for Guam and Micronesia, and likely not the last. TED, short for Technology, Entertainment, and Design, is an annual event that brings together the world's leading thinkers and doers with the slogan, Ideas Worth Spreading. Dozens of women here on Guam were connected to the San Francisco TED event on Friday through TEDx Tumon Women, which was held at the Latte of Freedom. The local event was organized by Craig Burns.
Give communities the opportunity to develop their own capacity or to spread ideas and innovative ideas within the community. So the TEDx events are a combination of TED videos and local speakers, and so that's what we're doing today. Today we're doing TEDx Tumon Women, which is a TEDx event in association with the TED Women 2016 event occurring now in San Francisco. And so we're streaming some videos from San Francisco, and we have 4 live speakers.
Guam speakers included Congresswoman Madeline Berdallo, Bank of Guam President and CEO Lulian Guerrero, artist and owner of Creative Indeed Michelle Peer, and First Lady Christine Calvo. All 4 speeches were recorded and will be posted online on the official TED website in the next 30 days. The next TEDx event is scheduled for February 2017.
Love TED Talks. Well, now in its 10th year running, Docomo Pacific resumes its Be Seen, Be Safe Halloween safety campaign. And starting tonight until August 31st, or while supplies last, you can pick up glow sticks at the Guam Police Department's precincts in Agate, Hagåtña, Dedido, or Tamuning, as well as any Docomo Pacific location, select mobile locations, Atkins Kroll, and Calvo's Select Care.
The glow sticks is just one of many things that is going to help keep our children more visible. And again, we thank Docomo, we thank Mobile, AK, and Select Care in this small donation to help our kids be safe, help our parents to keep the children more visible, be seen, and be safe. So again, the glow sticks is going to add to that safety.
Along with the 25,000 glow sticks to be distributed, parents will receive a handout for safety tips to keep in mind while trick-or-treating, like looking both ways before crossing the street and not entering a stranger's home.
Stay tuned. Sports is coming up next.
Today, Chris Barnett and Issa Baza. We are one half of the KUAM Koku Crazies. Yep, crazy. We're going to be representing these stations at KUAM in the Koku Road Race, and we're going to be bringing you tips on how to train and what kind of gear to use as we get closer to the race. And Issa, what are we covering this time?
Okay, so the first thing you need to know is preparation for any race. You need to make sure you have proper footwear. Are you serious, Chris?
All right, is that better?
Much better. Okay, so the reason you need proper footwear when you're preparing for a race like the Coco race is that it can help prevent against injuries. So a lot of runners, we get injuries like knee pain, shin splints, sometimes even back pain. So having the proper footwear can give you the support and the cushion that you need to make it through the race. So you just want to make sure you get something that's comfortable for you.
All right, well, remember, we're one half of the Koku Crazies repping KUAM at the Koku Road Race.
Monster saving, huge rebates, massive discounts. It's a monster sale going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Through Monday, save thousands on Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Hyundai, and Fiat vehicles in stock. Like the Ram 1500 voted Guam's best truck, save up to 10 grand off. Or save up to 7,000 off a Dodge Journey or Hyundai Genesis. How about the Hyundai Tucson Turbo, now just $24,995. Visit CarsPlusGuam.com for easy shopping and quick financing. It's a monster sale now through Monday at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Ruby Tuesday now gives you more for lunch. Endless trips to the Fresh Garden Bar, plus add-ons, mini combinations, and even new meal options. It's the new lunchtime menu, available Monday to Friday until 2 p.m., only at Ruby Tuesday.
Hey, trying to make sure we're getting ready. Excuse me. Hey, Flacco, what's in the bag?
McDonald's new Mighty Wings.
Those look good. I'll play you for them.
For what, my wings?
First one to miss has to watch the other one eat.
Let's go. Left upright.
On one knee, off the scoreboard, through the uprights. Oh, man. Not again.
Cap, you trying to get my wings?
Nah, I'm right here.
What's that noise?
This is what precision feels like. Magnetic Ride Control actively monitors road conditions 1,000 times per second to deliver a comfortable ride.
1,000 times, huh? Yep, per second. How about that?
This is the new, meticulously crafted 2016 Sierra Denali from GMC. This is the precision of professional grade. Or get nearly $7,300 total value on select specially equipped 2016 Sierra Crew Cab SLT vehicles in stock. Visit AutoSpot GMC today.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Off a day, Guam, Chris Barnett on this Fiesta Friday. Woo! KUAM Sports proudly brought to you by Triple J. Hey, what do you say? Let's go do some sports today. Yeah! Kick it off with our Dow Rent-to-Own Athlete of the Week. Dow Rent-to-Own, lowest prices guaranteed. We're here in Agana for Athlete of the Week presentation, and we really look up to our Athlete of the Week this week, Mr. Kyle Grimm. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And my man Chris over here with a special message for Kyle.
Congratulations, Kyle, on being Dow Rent-to-Own's Athlete of the Week. Who would you like to donate this check to?
I'm going to donate it to Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Well, there you go. Kyle Grimm, a big part of why Team Justice is the top seed heading into the playoffs for the Guam Basketball Association. And I know you are balling out in New York, coming to Guam. That's quite a transition. And you were telling us that you were surprised at how competitive it is basketballing out here on this island.
Yeah, for a relatively small community, there's a lot of guys who really know the game very well. And, you know, it's been great coming into Team Justice and playing with a group of guys who know court positioning and have the skill set and teamwork to help us thrive.
Now, Team Justice, you know, one of the other reasons why they've been successful is they've been playing together for many, many years. Obviously, they've established some chemistry. So tell us a little bit about how you were able to walk onto the team and fit into the mix that Team Justice already has.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like some of those guys have been playing together since they were in the crib. But it's been pretty seamless. They welcomed me with open arms.
Traditionally on Guam, anybody who was 5'11" or 6 foot was kind of like the default center. So you being able to come here at your height and play the big man, what's that been like for you?
Yes, I mean, some of the guys I go up against are my height or even bigger, and I think it was definitely a spot on Team Justice where there wasn't anybody with significant height, so it's been a good chance for me to walk in and contribute.
Let's talk about the competition in the playoffs. Obviously very stacked. Is there any one team that you think will give you guys a real good run for the championship?
We played MVP last week, and they gave us a really tough game. If we get a chance to play them in the finals, I think they'll give us a good run.
Oh, there you go for Athlete of the Week. We're here at Del Rento and Naganya, where it's the lowest prices guaranteed. That's guaranteed.
KUAM Sports Athlete of the Week is brought to you by
Pack and Pickup for the Guam Koku Road Race. Wrapped up already for today, but continues tomorrow at Governor Joseph Flores Park, a.k.a. EPOW in Tumon. Pack and Pickup tomorrow at the main pavilion runs from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So get your race packets because there is no race day pickup. You can visit GuamKokuRoadRace.com for more information on race day and road closures. And, of course, we'll see you on race day Sunday as the KUAM Koku Crazies. Issa, Crystal, Vic, and I will be competing in the Koku Road Race Ekiden Relay. All right, let's head down to Tumon to TGI Fridays and check my man Dave Delgado with Game Day Grub.
Game Day Grub is brought to you by TGI Fridays.
Dave Delgado here at TGI Fridays for Game Day Grub, where you can catch Andy Wheeler and myself every Monday and Friday. Two struggling teams today, the Jacksonville Jaguars and Tennessee Titans, led by young and upcoming quarterbacks Blake Bortles and Marcus Mariota. Let's check out highlights from today's game. Titans get the win 36-22. Marcus Mariota, 270 yards passing with 2 touchdowns. Kendall Wright, 4 receptions for 84 yards. Running back DeMarco Murray, 21 carries for 123 yards with this touchdown. Bouncing it against the grain, hitting the corner, and picking up a block by Mariota for the 6 points. Don't forget to catch Andy and myself here every Monday and Friday at TGI Fridays for Game Day Grub. Chris, back to you.
All right, thanks, Dave. My sister's a huge Jaguars fan. That's how she says it, Jaguars. Hey, you guys have a great weekend. We'll see you race day Sunday with the Koku Crazies. Till then, you keep on shining, Guam. My name is Chris Barnett. Thanks for watching KUAM Sports. Proudly brought to you by Triple J. Adios!
The 5th annual Fall Fiesta is on at Nissan. Slide behind the wheel of a new workhorse Frontier Crew Cab, including Bluetooth, split rear bench with under-seat storage and 6,300-pound towing capacity, all for only $137 per pay period. The best truck value on Guam. The 4-door Crew Cab starting at just $137 per pay period. At Nissan, we offer award-winning cars, exceptional service, and best customer experience guaranteed. Get all the details at Nissan Upper Tumon.
The Down Syndrome Association of Guam exists to support families of individuals with Down syndrome. We're a group of parents who have children with Down syndrome and know the joys and challenges of raising them. For more information about the health, development, and education of a child or adult with Down syndrome, please contact Vicky Ariola at 472-6114.
Why aren't you training for the Coco's Kids race, bro? Shoo, not even fair, bro. I'll just win that. Boom!
Calling all parents. Sign your kiddos up for this costume run October 29th. Register now at GuamKokuRoadRace.com.
Hello, my name is Jason Cruz. 25 years ago, lupus has left me blind and without the full use of my legs. But don't feel sorry for me. I'm a school guidance counselor and a champion bodybuilder. Just like Ben Servino, he never let his disability get in the way of serving the people of Guam. Please vote for Ben Santos Servino, our voice for Guam.
Vote Ben Servino for Senator. Too many of the issues that truly matter to our people remain unresolved, and many of the new opportunities to move our island forward have gone unaddressed. I'm Felix Camacho, and I'm running to be Guam's next delegate to Congress because I have a proven record of effectively partnering with the federal government to get things done for our island, a partnership that I believe our people need now from our delegate. We've done it before, and I believe that it is time to do it again.
Please vote Felix Camacho for Congress. Paid for by the Committee to Elect Camacho for Congress 2016. Gregorio Calvo, Treasurer.
I'm Felix Camacho, and I approve this message.
For the first time in 27 years, a non-luxury brand has won the prestigious J.D. Power Award for initial quality. And that brand is Kia. That's right, Kia, the automaker that brought you the funky award-winning Soul and the rugged Sportage SUV ranked highest among 33 of the world's best manufacturers. And your new Kia not only comes with award-winning quality, but it's backed up by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Quality comes standard with every Kia from Triple J. Check out our proud Kia lineup online at triplejguam.com. Get pre-approved instantly. triplejguam.com. Trade-ins welcome. Triple J Auto Group. Customers first.
Alrighty, here we go with your island weather tonight through Sunday. Consistent, partly cloudy with isolated showers, and there is a lot to do this weekend, so that is good news. East winds blowing at 10 to 15 miles per hour, lows at around 79, highs near 90. A great time to bring an umbrella, bring some suntan oil, and bring a selfie stick.
And that's your weather forecast?
Absolutely, that is your weather forecast. Now, we have some birthdays to get to, so here are tonight's Cold Stone Creamery inductees. These are the newest members, and we say happy 48th birthday to this lovely woman. This is Margaret Benito, and this comes from your family. That's Pasquale, Shane, Asha, Judy, Matt, Luna, and Jack.
Also, happy birthday going out to Ryan Bustamante.
And a happy belated birthday wish tonight to Michael Jude Hernandez.
And that looked like it was actually Riley Lolita Cruz Arce.
There you go. There's Michael. Happy birthday to one and all. All right, you can be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club by just going online and registering, because you could win a cake. We give away one every week, and we do it on Friday. So that's tonight, so we got some work to do.
Yes, we do. And happy birthday and congratulations to Jacob Ossock. His birthday was on October 23rd.
All right, someone will contact you from Cold Stone Creamery and let you know how you can pick up your cake. Our Island Weekend's about to begin. Oh, wait a minute. We got a Halloween special to do.
Yes, we do.
Big show, Halloween extravaganza. That's coming up next. Please stay tuned.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
All right, half a day, everybody. Welcome to our spooktacular special right here in the KUAM studios. Jason Salas, a.k.a. Donald Trump, and my running mate, a.k.a. my broadcast partner of many years, Hillary Clinton, Sabrina Salas-Matanani over there. We are joined by this very, very lovely enchanted witch, our good friend Talia Strohmeyer, who is going to tell us how we can create pumpkins. And you know what? This is not working for me. I wanted to be Freddie Mercury. Truth be told. Okay, so now I can see. So Talia, you have graciously joined us right now. And so let's go ahead and figure out how we can decorate these pumpkins, which you have brought. And they are gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you very much. They're very easy to do. Normally when people buy pumpkins, they carve them out. And so these are very different. You can actually paint them. And then I love this because it's very economical. And also my kids helped me do it. I mean, they helped me do everything, but this is the one that they really loved.
Now, if I may, I'd like to decorate like this one because I do not have an artistic bone in my body. And I don't even think I could screw that one up. And then Hillary, what are you going to do?
I am going to do this one right here.
That's very good.
It's a psychedelic one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I call that the psychedelic pumpkin.
Yeah, and it looks like, almost Dadaism, a bunch of chaos and everything, but it's actually very beautiful.
Thank you. It's very colorful.
Okay, so I'm assuming with these ones, I literally just take these sticks, and what am I doing here?
And you're just going to poke the pumpkin.
All right. And I'm going to follow that model. So I think we've got 3 of those.
And I think for me, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'll just pour the paint right on top.
And just so everyone knows, we do have medics on standby in case I get this wrong.
This one's not open. So.
You could also use hanging tanging.
Okay. Now, what kind of paint is this?
If you don't have these skewers, you can just go out to your backyard and just get tanging tanging.
What kind of paint?
This is a mix of tempera and acrylic.
Oh, I love tempura. Tempura pumpkins. That's a good idea. Yeah. Thank you to the 4 of you out there who actually laughed at that. All right, so how old do these pumpkins have to be? Because I noticed when I was putting the skewers in there, it was very easy to do, and there wasn't much resistance. So they're too young or too old?
The ones that are younger are a little bit more easier to stick them in. I'm just going to do it.
All right, thank you. Okay.
And I'll give you a glue dot. So I use glue dots. They're not messy. They're very easy. So you just stick them in the back. In this case, I put it in the front by accident. And then you just glue that to the
Okay, very, very cool. I was going to say double-sided tape, but this actually works even better. And you can just make this in any arrangement or pattern, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's a little happy little vampire bat there.
Let me cut this one out. You also have a ghost back here. Here, I'll cut the ghost. Easier.
All right. And I'm going to say my my vampire bat is a hybrid, so he's half vampire, half lightning.
Beautiful.
Nice work.
That's beautiful. I love the colors.
Hillary.
Thank you.
Hopefully your foreign policy is as creative as your use of the tempera paint there.
As they say, Talia, when they go low, we go high.
Okay, so I'll just cut out.
Now I'm also seeing, okay, now do I also use the adhesive dots for these ones, or can I put like
Yes.
double-sided tape? Okay, so we
You can use double-sided tape if you want.
All right. I've never used these adhesive
You
dots
could
before. These are
basically
really
use,
easy.
you know, anything that'll stick. Like you could use glue.
Thank you.
Elmer's glue. You could use Mod Podge. Whatever you have at home is really great. I mean, be economical. And kids actually, they love if you find anything online that's, you know, like a bat or a spider or anything that your kids like, you could just resize it and print it out, and then they'll cut it out. And then.
I'm surprised more locals don't actually dress up as fruit bat
for
Halloween. Yeah, you always get like vampire bats and anything like that. No one tries to go local. Buy local, everybody. Yeah, that still rings true.
Tell us about this one and what kind of paint you used. Is this a, did you paint this on, or
Sorry,
did you
Hill.
use a
sponge? I just used a tempera paint, and what I did was I used this huge brush over here. I just poured it all over the pumpkin, and then I just painted the black on there.
Okay.
And then I waited like 5 minutes, and then I started painting the bronze on there. And so this is a bronze. And so all I really did was I got my paper plate. You can use a paper plate. You can use a ceramic plate. And I just got my bronze, dipped my brush in there, and then I just
made circles.
Made
Oh, that's
circles.
nice. Nice.
Okay. Now, the thing about tempera or acrylic is, you know, wait for your first layer to dry, and then come back like a few hours later, and then you can add another layer. It really depends how thick you want your paint and how vibrant you want it, because the more paint you put on there, the more layers you put on, the more vibrant the paint's going to become.
Well, Talia, where can we find more information about your studio?
You can go on our website. My website is colorguam.com, or you can also follow us on Facebook under Color Guam, Art by Talia Strawminer.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're
Have a
welcome.
spectacular Halloween.
And the other thing is, like, all of these creations right here, you're not going to break the bank. This is very, very affordable, really easy to do, and really fun for the kids.
Yes.
Well, stay tuned. Our Halloween special continues after the break.
This program is brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
A beautiful, healthy smile is an expression of confidence. The more confident you are about your smile, the more likely you are to fully express your feelings without having to worry about the way your teeth look.
Before cosmetic dentistry, I didn't smile as much. I didn't have the confidence, and it shows. And since I've had cosmetic dentistry done, I feel 10 times more confident. I make my initial introduction with a nice big smile and a handshake, And I just, feel like it really is a relationship builder, a nice warm smile. And it makes the clients and customers feel more comfortable with you, feeling confident, and they feel that you're not just there for business, that you're also there kind of as a friend as well. So, I mean, it's amazing how powerful a smile can be. A good smile.
Since your smile makes a significant impression on those around you, it is important that it makes the impression you want it to make.
As your senator, I've reached across the aisle on a bipartisan basis to solve problems for you, the people. Real solutions to get your tax refunds into your hands, to protect the environment, and to provide more money for the hospital, the schools, and public safety. These are my priorities and my commitment to you. This November, I humbly ask for your vote. Si Diyos maasi.
House to Home, brought to you by Remax Diamond Realty.
All right, everybody, we are talking about property and we are talking about funny hats. Obviously, I'm wearing a pirate. I guess, you know what, Liz and Gina from Remax Diamond 2, I guess I could also be Napoleon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now that's more. There you
Okay,
go. That's more like
so
it.
let us discuss matters of an important property. Let's talk about undivided interest, if we can.
There you go.
Okay, what is undivided interest, Gina?
So undivided interest is the three of us own that pumpkin.
Okay.
We own the
Very
whole
nice.
thing together.
33.3% each.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. That's undivided interest. We all own that. And that's really what it means. Whether it's a house or a piece of property, that's what undivided interest means.
Now, Liz, is this a good or a bad thing? It sounds like it could go either way.
It could go either way. Just the other day, someone mentioned that they have undivided interest in a house. And the problem was, I guess the property was supposed to go to one of the siblings, but they decided, let's be fair, and because there's still a mortgage on the property. So when the attorneys finalized the paperwork, they put it actually under the siblings. So all of them own it. Now the problem is only one's paying for the mortgage. So how is that fair? And how do you resolve it? So if you are one of them and you wanted your share because you wanted to go buy a house, how do you cut this up so you can go buy your house? And the only way to do that is either we pay you your portion. Of course, what I recommend people to do is
You buy out
get
my
a
part,
buy your
my
part.
share.
But how? What's that price going to be? The best thing to do is get a market analysis, go to a realtor and say, hey, I need to know what is the value of this property. And then at that point, if it's established at, let's say, 200,000, if you divide that by 3 and they pay you your portion,
Then I get 66,000
then
bucks.
you can walk away and go buy something else. But the problem is, if they don't want to buy you out, you're stuck.
I've basically got an asset that has value that I can't use.
Right.
And am I able to transfer that either to another family member, to a friend, to a spouse, to my children, without the other two interests' consent?
Well, and so that we get that question quite often.
This is getting crazy.
Yes. Well, because a lot of families or a lot of parents or uncles, aunts, grandmothers, whatever, there are some older family members who don't want to decide, like, it belongs to me and I love you both equally. How do I just give it to one and not the other? So I give it to both. And then that becomes the question people call us. Well, Liz is living there. You're not getting anything out of it. So you call me and say, okay, you know what, Gina? I want to sell my undivided interest in that house. So the question I always ask them is, if you're not happy with the situation and you're not getting anything out of it, what is that worth to someone who's not even related to you guys? How do you convince them to give you money for your undivided interest? You know,
And you're just trying to get out as fast as possible.
And you're trying to get out.
Okay.
So it really diminishes the value.
I don't know if this exacerbates the problem anymore, but so say, like, your hypothetical example, all three of us own this pumpkin.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to get out as fast as possible.
So you want to turn that into
Yes.
pumpkin pie, but the rest of us want to see it keep growing.
Exactly. So, well, let's just say, for purposes of argument, you guys let me get out, so you guys buy out my share, right?
Right.
What happened to the remainder of that? Is it now 33, 33, 33, and once I get out, then it's completely
No,
50,
so let's
50
say,
between the two of you?
so let's say I bought your share out, then I have more shares. She would have the lesser
Oh,
share.
I can sell it only to you.
You can sell it to me.
Okay, it doesn't have to be
It
equal.
doesn't have to
You
be
don't
equal.
have to sell it to both of us, but Jace, that
Now
doesn't,
it becomes a very Guamanian thing. It's, you know,
it
check,
doesn't,
power check.
Yes.
It doesn't happen often where it has occurred, but it doesn't occur often where the family members have the means to buy your undivided interest.
That's right.
This is why Guamanian families have so much drama. They always fight over property.
Well, you know, family, just
necessarily.
that word family.
Family, that's right.
There's drama already there. So then you put in the equation of real estate.
It's like, I love you. You're my family. I'll defend you to the ends of the earth. Every time you come over, I always cook for you. But when it comes to the land, talk to my lawyer.
Story. But it is a common thing, especially here on Guam, where families, the probate goes in, all the names come in. So it's a question of how do we help you solve that problem? So either you get another family member to buy you out within the ownership, otherwise you're stuck. So, you know, and the best thing to do is find out what that value, so you know what is the amount.
Now, before we get to that point of determining the value, is this something that I can just go to my friendly neighborhood realtor, like either of you and your colleagues, or do I have to go to an attorney?
No, you could come to a realtor, and then what we would do is market analysis, and it's just to give you, what is it worth? What is this pumpkin worth?
For the valuation.
And then you divide that by your interest, and then you'll have your...
And the thing that we're going to ask you to do is get along. Your property is worth a lot more if you can find a way to agree and get along.
Okay. You know what? Let's just agree, all three of us. Hands in and hands on the pumpkin. We'll just always share this pumpkin, okay?
Yes.
Okay. We're sharing.
At least through the holiday season. Because when pumpkin pie comes up, that looks like you can make a lot.
Yeah, that's it.
So we'll get along. Just
Thank
get
you.
along, everybody. But if it doesn't, go see the friendly folks at Remax Diamond Realty Guam. They will help you out. They might even be wearing their own silly hats. Bonus. All right, stay tuned. We're back after this.
Hi, I'm interested in one of your new Samsung devices.
I have the one just for you.
We're increasing the amount of 4G LTE data on our new rate plans, giving people more of what they want to do more of the things they want.
So what do you think?
Nice.
Tourism, it's our #1 industry. As Guam's largest employer, tourism supports 20,000 jobs. In fact, 1 out of every 3 jobs is tourism related. Annually, tourism generates over $150 million in tax revenue. Without it, every household would pay an additional $3,100 per year. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
It's Chucktober at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam. Get a treat bag when you wear your costume to come play. Medium cheese pizzas are just $12, mummy dogs are $3.99, and cotton candy is $1.99. Sign up for the costume contest on the 29th and enjoy Chucktober at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam.
Hi, and welcome to the Halloween edition of KUAM News Extra. I'm Isa Baza, and joining me in studio is Red Robin from GVB and JR from Loco Nut Entertainment. And of course, the Guam Cocoa Road Race is happening this Sunday. And so there are going to be some great costume competitions and a lot of cool prizes. So Josh, what are all the details?
That's right, Issa. You know, I took some time away from Batman and our allies saving Gotham City, and we're here this weekend to support Guam's Cocoa Road Races. And there's a huge costume category contest that we're going to be doing. About $3,000 worth of cash is going to be given away to 3 different categories. And so we just want to encourage everyone to dress up on Saturday for the Cocoa Kids Fun Run, and also on Sunday for the bigger kids race, which is the Guam Cocoa Road Races.
Definitely. I'm running the race along with the Cocoa Crazies, the KUAM Cocoa Crazies. So I'm really excited. JR, what are the different categories?
We have superhero, we have most scary, and we have most original. Each category, we're going to be taking your picture in the beginning of the race, and then we'll be looking at it while you guys are running. And then afterwards, we'll be able to bring up the top 3 to give a prize to each one.
Okay, so what are you looking for? You said you're going to be watching us throughout. Do you have to stay in character?
Well, no. What we'll be doing is when you first come in to get your numbers, we'll be taking you, and whoever wants to join will sign in. Then we'll take their picture, and then we'll be judging as you guys are running. Because we're looking for detail. We're looking for how much they put into the costume. Not so much how great it is. I mean, we don't, store-bought isn't necessary. You know, if you made it good and we like it, then we'll make sure you get a prize for it.
Definitely, the Guam Cocoa Road Race, putting your creativity to the test. And so I'm really excited. Red Robin, any ideas of what you're going to be for the race?
You know, I have my uniform I'm wearing right now, but I might dress as one of my other allies on the race, Nightwing. But you know, what's great about it is that with the cash prizes, first place winners get up to, I believe, $400, and then so forth, all the way up. It's $3,000 worth of cash that will be given away. So for everyone that's interested in dressing up, please do so. You don't have to dress up in costume. You can still participate without a costume, but we want to encourage everyone to do so because, as you know, it's Halloween weekend. It's a time to celebrate and get those trick-or-treaters out there. And keep in mind that everyone will be safe. Batman, Nightwing, myself, Spoiler, everyone else will be out there in full force this weekend, as well as the visitor safety officers. And yeah, you'll see a lot of superheroes out there.
Definitely know. As far as the KUAM Cocoa Crazies, we're dressing up in some as different animals, and so you'll see us with our masks running along the route. You know, and for Local Nut Entertainment, I understand you guys are sponsoring the costume contest. So
Yes.
why is this event important to you?
Well, we've always tried to incorporate dancing with the kids during parties and the events that we host or perform at. And we think it's very important that we all share in getting healthy and having a good time. And this incorporates both. So it's something we're proud to be a part of.
Definitely. And so is this for children as well as adults?
Well, the children's run will be on Saturday. It'll start early in the morning. If you haven't registered your kids, you still can do so. Just show up for packet pickup down at EPAL Beach Park. But for the big kids, it'll be on Sunday.
Okay, well, that's it for this segment. Of course, stay tuned. We'll have more for our Halloween special after the break. But first, if you want to get your scream on, check out these Halloween haunted houses over the weekend.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist, over 20 years of experience.
Monster saving, huge rebate, massive discounts. It's a monster sale going on now at Cars Plus and Mighty. Through Monday, save thousands on Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Hyundai, and Fiat vehicles in stock. Like the Ram 1500 voted Guam's best truck, save up to 10 grand off. Or save up to 7,000 off a Dodge Journey or Hyundai Genesis. How about the Hyundai Tucson Turbo, now just $24,995. Visit CarsPlusGuam.com for easy shopping and quick financing. It's a monster sale now through Monday at Cars Plus and Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Today, I'm Crystal Paco, and I am here with members of the award-winning group Skip Entertainment, and they're going to teach me a few moves. But until then, let's talk about their upcoming event, the spooktacular event. I have with me on my left, Cami Agarola and Brian Esperon. Maybe you recognize them from their really viral videos on YouTube, their dance videos. So again, we'll get back to that. But tell us about the event.
Well, Skip Entertainment is hosting the spooktacular event this Saturday. We just wanted a fun way to bring in kids to fundraise for our new studio that we're trying to open up on top of our studio in Tuaganya Bay. The workshop is featuring me and Brian. My class is targeted towards kids ages 5 to 10, and his is 10 and up.
So maybe I'd be in this class. So can you tell us more, what's Skip? What's Skip about?
So we're a dance group, and we're going to train in all styles. So we have a new ballet program, which is just brand new. We have a jazz program and a hip hop program. And tomorrow we'll be teaching, I'll be teaching jazz funk, and she'll be teaching hip hop. And it's going to be like very Halloween based, and come in your favorite costume. We're going to be awarding costumes for like best costume, best dancer, and all of those things. And we're sponsored by Flip Flop Shop,
Chuck E. Cheese,
and the Kernahan family, and Midpack. So you'll be getting like these awesome prizes. So come in your costume and be ready to dance.
There will also be some fun activities. We have like a balloon maker there, and we have some goodie bags for everyone to get, so no one's going to leave empty-handed.
Can you tell us about price and what time?
Every participant will pay $25, and my class starts from 3 to 5 o'clock, and then his class starts at
5:30 to 7:30.
Okay, and for more information, where do we go?
You're going to call it 777-SKIP, or you can follow us on Instagram at Skip and Co Guam, or follow us on Facebook.
And then you can also watch their YouTube videos. And let's get to that. I have 2 left feet.
Okay.
In my next life, I hope I'm a dancer.
Shake
so
it off just a
let's
little bit.
shake it off. So what are we going to learn right now?
So we're just going to do the basics to Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Okay, very
Yeah.
Halloween.
All right?
Theme.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
we're
you're
just
gonna
gonna
start
have our hands in like these paw claw things, and we're just gonna
You
scratch.
guys are probably babies or not
scratch
even
going
born
forward,
yet
and we're just
when
gonna
this song
step.
came out. Do I have to do the face?
Yeah. Gotta get into
face is
character.
crucial. That's the
Okay,
one that
what
makes
is the
Ready?
face I'm going for?
You're
Just
gonna-
like kitty cat,
Yeah.
but like cheetah. 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then the next one that we're going to do is you're just going to stand out like this.
Okay.
And then you're going to move your neck side, 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 side. Yeah, side, side,
Again,
side.
fierce face or like I have a blank
That one's
face.
more like angry.
Smiles with your eyes. Yeah, smiles.
Okay. Okay, so put the 2 together. Or?
All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So you can break those moves out and your Halloween parties this weekend. Remember, have a safe Halloween. And before we close out the show, let's head to the University of Guam, where the KUAM news team checked out the UOG Bio Club's haunted house. The dark is lit. Hi everyone, it's my niece Isabella. She's gonna be my screaming buddy. Hi.
I don't even know why.
Okay, I gotta admit, I'm scared. There's 3 stories to the science building, from my understanding.
I'm a major scaredy cat. I don't even watch scary movies. I can't handle it. So
If you hear someone screaming like a girl, it's probably us girls.
As the oldest guy here, I feel like everyone's looking at me to not get scared. But I got some news for you. I get scared very easily. So if you hear any high-pitched screams, you'd be surprised how high this scream could go. But, you know, we're going to go in there. It's going to be like trench mud. We're all crossing that finish line at the same time, guys.
Hey, man, I'm about to go inside. I don't even know what to expect. I'm scared AF right now. But I'm going to keep it 100. Hashtag no bubbles. I ain't going to say no bubbles. Hey, if y'all hear anybody scream, it's Chris, ain't me. I'm ready. Let's do this, man. Can you take the elevator?
KUAM Bio Club Haunted House. So scary. I didn't know I could scream that high. How hard was it to put this together? I mean, 3 floors of haunted house.
We actually had to do this for 8 weeks of preparation. It wasn't that hard because we've done this annually, so every year Bio Club has their annual haunted house.
And let's just talk numbers real quick. How many people were in there on their jobs just to scare the crap out of us?
We have actually 30 club members that actually come, and sometimes we have alumni that help us out too. And we have volunteers from different schools and different places, even other clubs on UOG come and help us to put this together.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.
Pacific